Welcome back, guys. So, at the end of last episode, we just looked at our science and looked at this insane amount of robots flying around now. So, let's start to look at some of the other bottlenecks. One of them I can see right away is our robots is kind of limited in what they can do. So, let's start by fixing that. I want to get Roboports Mark 4, but until then, let's just get a few of these just to make it a bit easier for now. And hopefully that can help on all of this shenanigans. So let's see. That should help on that. And hopefully get the rest into something. And just look at this insane mess right here. Robots are moving so fast. And hopefully our production can keep up with this. So, for now, we are of course getting more science made so we can get the rest of it done. But let's work towards what's called Roboport Mark 4. For now, I'll just do it in here, to be honest. I don't think that's a bad idea. It's just what I'm gonna do since we don't need that many. I don't think so, at least. So let's just check our roboports. Might do it all the way from the start and make 10 new. Oh, we need to make a ton of things. We need all the arrays as well. Let's do a bit better setup than doing it right here. Might want to make our roboport cell somewhere so we have all those things together. Let's do it over here just to get us started. We might do this setup because it's quite good, and yeah, let's go from there. I think I've remembered to save it last time, or else it should be somewhere. We have that set up, but don't we have the big one as well? We don't. So let's just copy that for now. I would like to have that blueprint. So we have it right here. Let's place it down and do a new one where we remove all the things. And I want one where I have the edge as well. So it should be right here in the blueprint. So take that, remove the blues, remove the modules. Also remove, no, let's keep those. Remove the speed is fine. And accept that. Place this one down. And then we will just sort it out to have an entirely clean blueprint. And maybe limit this a small amount, so we can always expand if we want something to produce a lot or not. So let's start with this. Here we go. Put down some requested yes. Robots should be able to deliver those quite fast. Go. Let's remove all the settings. There we go. And then we have this blueprint. That's quite good. So let's take this and copy as a blank blueprint. Could keep the corner ones for now so we know where to start. Let's just do it like that. And save, call it here, and call it blank. Blank top left. Put it into our little blueprint book, so we have it for the future. And then let's start with the roboports. So we have Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, and Mark 4. They're gonna use a ton of things. Let's see how much we have when we do this. Of course, we can't do any productivity in any of them, but that is fine. Oh, let's deliver a bit less than that. Thank you. This is a bit overkill like that. Way overkill. That's fine. Down here, also a bit less than that. And that should be fine like this, hopefully. So now we have that. Now we need all the rest of it, which is quite a lot. You are missing basic circuits. Are we not producing those fast enough for IO4? Oh, you already made all. Okay, you just made a ton of roboports, that's why. That's good. So we need the Mark II antenna and probably the Mark I as well. But let's start with the Mark II. Let's see. Where do we have it? We have it right here. Let's see, Mark II needs the Mark I. So let's start with the charging pads, getting all 4. So 1, 2, it's called 3, 4. Copy paste that over. Do you take productivity? Nope. We have 1 stack. How many does it request? A bit too much. To the Mark II, a bit less than that. The other one I don't really care as much about for now. That should get delivered quite fast. So these are missing steel. Steel is flying in, but oh, we seem to have a few. Starting to get more robots again. But what is holding up steel? It's just missing steel, but we're producing steel over here. And you pretty much just can't keep up. But an easy solution for that is doing this and that. And hopefully this will produce a lot more steel. Let's just give it a check. Missing power, we can easily sort that. And let's see if we can't get some more iron production up. Since we can't run out of that, that'll be extremely bad. Missing. Okay. Oh, we don't have coal in it. So probably need to go and do a filter on that. Just run that fast because we do need iron, and I don't want to run into any issues where we don't have enough, because that might be holding up a lot of the other production in base as well. But look at that insane swarm right now. Crazy. Let's see, we had the steel right here. Like to request some coal, please. Let's give us 50. That should be more than enough to keep this running. They are trying to keep up. And of course they can't. Let's just do one more, because then we are golden compared. Go. Let's see if we don't produce enough steel like this. Coal is still flying in. Iron is trying to keep up Oh, it is keeping up, it seems. Starting to miss the coke. That's probably not being produced fast enough somewhere in our base. Small amount here. Hopefully that's not all we have. Should have some here as well. That can't keep up anymore. I should probably have done a speed setup on this as well. And to be honest, we might just move that to a speedy setup. So now we're just getting distracted with a lot of bottlenecks, but that's fine. I could probably, correct me if I'm wrong, just copy our blueprint here and make a smelting column right here. If I copy in this one, fits right on the corner, so it has to fit right there. Can probably do it at the bottom as well. If I do it right there and remove those two, that connects up. I'd like to move the bottom two here, get you two away, do a cut of this one. You can go down here and then do a small upgrade on it, just like that. This should be a lot faster now as soon as we do enough input. Press some more crushed coal, and then this is moving extremely fast. You can do a half on each, and that should solve our coke issues. Could probably do the same with this. Remove that one and copy in one of these right there. Probably upgrade it to a mark something else. Are we doing active providers here? I don't want that anymore. I pretty much just want a passive provider. A small upgrade. Upgrade you to, should have the next one, don't I? Seems I don't. Upgrade Crusher Mark 2 to Mark 4. Okay. Or Crusher Mark 2 to Mark, oh, that's why. Or Crusher Mark 2 to Mark, that doesn't make any sense. Don't we have a better ore crusher? Oh, seems not, so we will just use that. Should get upgraded if I have enough. Seems I don't have Mark 3 yet, but let's just get this up and running. Hopefully that can provide all we need. Yes, that should be enough. So let's remove all this. I'm kind of happy with this setup, to be honest. It's like an improved crafting mall or something like that. So that's very good. We can also start to sort in some of the other productions. This is probably also gonna need a beacon soon. If I just copy this, oh no, let's not do the same mistake I did last time. But this can almost reach, so we can put one in between, to be honest, and then that will fit. But that is still a bit into the future. Or pretty much just do a setup like this with the other smelters. But that we'll look at that in a little while. Our robots have caught up again. That is very nice to see. I was afraid we were gonna run into issues with that. But let's just check here fast. 2K, 2K, 2K. Now it's blue signs, there's always something. But we'll leave it at that for now. That's solid fuel. That's good enough. That's good enough for now. So, robots. We were making them right here. Let's do a robot mall mark. Yeah, let's just use the whole cell for it. Robot ports. Producing iron. Perfect. So, right here, robot ports. You're getting all you need in terms of steel. Delivering other things we have to craft in a cell next to this. So, right there. But remove that one. Here we go. Gonna get in some of the other robot things. We then need, where are they at? Let's see, you need robotarmy. But where did they hide those? Here, I think. Robotarmy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do this, and of course limit this a lot. Oh, that's a lot of things getting flown in. Hopefully it will sort itself out quite soon. Less, and then go up a bit. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down. That's also fine for now. And the last one here. Holy moly. Slow down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh well, that's just the name of the game. I don't know if there's a way to do this without getting into trouble like this. Because let's throw some of these into the system again. Because that was a lot of resources. It's fine. It's fine. But we're missing nickel. So that's something we have to make an electronic circuit board as well. Seems that can't keep up in the mall. Because it just doesn't have enough room. But luckily, it's easy to solve. Let's just copy paste you to right here. Might want to do this. Cut, paste, so they are always next to each other. It'll be easy to find in the future. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. So that is good. What is the next thing? Still the robot ports. What else are they needing? If you look at the last one. Pretty much need the last 3, and we can pretty much fit it in here, if I'm not mistaken. So, that was the tin arrays. Now we can do the hatch door. 4. I have such a huge buffer everywhere right now because of this. Again, here comes all the things we don't need. Oh, we don't need to make the lower ones. It seems, oh well. Let's just keep it for now. I like to be able to make everything. and the amount of resources is right now is not really an issue. Just don't have to watch out we don't request too much. There we go. That should give us some of each of them. Going down here. Oh, to whatever. Needs it everywhere. Let's just check this to make sure that we don't request too much. Seems fine. And look at that space casing. Casing's finished. Perfect. We will now continue on. We probably have enough now for another robot speed. So let's just get that done fast. And the same with the cargo size. Let's see how much science do we have. We have 17k. Yeah, should be fine. Should be dandy. Next thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it from over here. The next one is... I could have done the cross. Oh, we'll do it with the robot charging pad Mark 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want to do it like that. Or we do 1 here. No. Doesn't matter. At least not for now. So start with number 1. Of course, limit it down quite a lot. Let's just keep it at that for now. Oh, but I do take productivity modules. I don't know if I'm going to put it in. I'll check on it in the future. Let's do it like that and do 4. Delivering. Oh, too many of those yet again. They might be coming from storage, so it's not like we're producing a ton more because of this, but we are doing a bit. And is that all we need up here now? That should be all the production we need. We just need to get those being made from down here. Oh, we don't need the charging pads, but now we have them. Need them. Pretty much just our nickel plates. Let's see. Nickel plate. I thought we had this already. But we might not. Let's just do a quick check to our crafting area here. Steel is getting along now. Iron is good. We have productivity in everything. So it's pretty much just setting up on nickel because we should have the ingots. So let's run back and set it up quite easily. Yeah, fine. It's fine. So let's go right over. Where do we want it? Where do we want it? We need a speed beacon here. I can see that much. So if we do a speed beacon that hits those 3 right there, and we do this one next to it, will the speed beacon hit these 3 then? It does. Perfect. I'd like to do a small upgrade on everything, please. Don't you upgrade? No. And a viewer suggested that, or a subscriber even suggested that I could do from 0, that's from nothing to max on this an upgrade planner. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm pretty sure I've tried it before and it didn't work, but I might have been wrong at that point. So from blank to that, then we're able to just do this and it will work. And no, if you could explain how you did it, it would be quite nice, because I can do when we have beacons in from 1 to something, but not from nothing to that. So hopefully you can help me out with that. But for now, here we do nickel. Where do we have nickel? Right there. Go over here, put in our productivity modules before we start anything. Like that. So nickel, 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 and go right there. That's a lot of nickel. That should be fine. Same up here, and take out that. We could go a bit less. Let's go 500. And this has to do nickel plates. Right there. These can easily keep up. This is full after we got a speed beacon. Steel is doing great. Everything seems to be working. This might need... oh, that should be fine as well. But let's give it an upgrade anyway. Just like that. Those two will get an upgrade. And titanium plate is easily keeping up. It seems, but we can do this right here to give it some speed. Not that it helps, since we're pretty much missing titanium ingots. So that's something we have to look at in the future as well. It's right here. Going as fast as it can. Let's give it a small upgrade. And missing sponges, so yeah. You can just chug along, it seems you'll be able to keep up for now. So that's not the biggest priority right now. So what is the next thing? How fast are the robots going to be? Oh, I did missed it. Now robots are blazing fast. So that is very, very good. We have the coal, we have the coke, and this is running. Just missing circuit boards, can't keep up anymore, and that's down here. And that's because this is probably gonna need beacons as well soon. But for now, let's just do a copy of this until we find a good blueprint to help us with that. Let's see. These are full. These are working. So that's one of the things we, in the near future, has to look at. But that can wait a few minutes. So we are still doing the roboports. That is getting missing electronic circuit boards. That's because that's all going to right. Where's it at? Here is taking a lot of them. And so that's something we have to look at as well quite soon, because this is probably not keeping up. But it's not because of the input, it's just because of how many is producing it. So let's see. Let's copy this one just over here, same line, and right there I think it fits. Let's try. Let's copy this one up here and cut. How much is in there? Not that much. like to cut you up here. Of course, connect some power to all of it. Oh, forgot the chest. There we go. And now that should work as well. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And to be honest, I don't think this is a bad place to stop. Our production is trying to keep up, and we will need to look more at the bottlenecks next episode. But hopefully you like this, and hopefully you will subscribe, and so you can keep following along. And then we'll see what else starts to break as we expand the factory. Not break, but needs some work to be able to keep up. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and hit the bell button, or bell icon. I think I've heard something about that. And then I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.